anything really matter?
What does it matter? I mean, it matters.
Well, it does matter.
What's the matter?
It matters.
Well, it doesn't a lot.
Does it matter to you? Does it matter to you? Does it matter to you? I mean, what does it matter?
And that matters a lot.
What does it matter?
What's the matter? Does it matter to you?
It matters to me.
Welcome to Tallahassee Matters. I'm Tamara Smith. On today's show, we have two segments for you. Later, we'll show you a new customer service initiative at Tallahassee Regional Airport. But our first segment is about a volunteer student leadership class organized by TPD. Every summer, investigator Danny Jeter and other TPD personnel conduct a one-week leadership program for high school students. Let's see what it's all about.
Hi, I'm Chief Michael DeLeo. The Tallahassee Police Department is committed to helping our youth develop skills and leadership. For that reason, we developed TAC Students, a program targeting high school men and women. This program will help develop them to prepare for life and success.
TAC Students is a high school leadership program in which we reach out into the community, find young people who are high school age who want to be leaders now and in the future. The class is led by police officers and other professionals, and those police officers teach 4 different topics: defining relationships, planning for your future, decision making, and becoming a leader. And with each of those topics, we frame them in the world of police work. Now, the students don't handle any guns or do anything dangerous, but there's a lot of exciting things to do in police work, which we can get the students' attention and keep them interested, and then we're able to give them some really good information.
When you go into a situation, you got to think it through. Okay, that's your life lesson. You got to think things through. Just don't go off running and gunning. Okay, because you can get hurt, you can miss something, you get somebody else hurt. Okay, you guys have any questions?
My mom saw information about it online. She said, "Zanani, would you be interested in this camp?" So I read on the camp and I saw that it would help me become a better leader, not only at my school, but in my community. And I'm always interested in anything that'll make me better. So I decided that this camp would be very beneficial for myself.
There are 4 topics. Decision making is one of the days, defining relationships is another, planning for your future is a third, and then the final one is becoming a leader. So we use a lot of topics and a lot of experiences officers have had to help students realize that friendships, relationships are so important, and they can be a lot of times the guiding factor in your life. Decision making, you have to know what you're going to do before the actual moment of crisis comes. Within planning for the future, we actually had a guidance counselor, Ms. Alice Mathis, come out and talk to the students about their future, college, career paths, vocational paths. On the 4th day, Lieutenant James Fairfield gave an inspirational message to the students, and then afterwards put them through an obstacle course that really stressed the importance of leadership. The mock crime scene is actually at the Tallahassee Mall. They have been kind enough to loan us an empty suite, and we have set it up as a mock gym, and the students will be dispatched to a potential stalking abduction case in which they have to take the 911 call, dispatch a mock officer. One of our students as the officer will go to the crime scene, find out what type of crime they had, call the mock investigators, which are students, the forensics officers who are students, our public information officer who's a student, and they will all handle that scene, lift latent prints, find evidence, look at video, and try to solve the mock crime scene.
And like I said earlier, be nosy. Okay, that's what we do. We look around and we ask questions until we're satisfied of what's going on. Okay, it's our job to put pieces back together. Enjoy your roles, take them seriously, and get the job done.
We had a lot of TAC students, so actually we split the students into 2 teams and did the scenario twice. We scored each team's performance during the scenario. This added interest and motivated each team to work together. In this video, we're using scenes from either team.
Hi, I need you to send somebody to my office. My friend and coworker is missing. She didn't come back from lunch, and I'm really worried that something really bad has happened to her. Can you please send an officer to me?
May I ask your location?
I'm at the mall, in the office in the mall. My friend has on a blue shirt and jeans. She's about 5'6", and she has blue eyes, and she's real pretty, and she has light reddish brown hair.
We're sending an officer as soon as possible. I need the patrol officer to the food court office to the right of the food court.
Tell them to hurry. I'll be waiting for them.
We have a missing person.
I need you please to find my friend.
All right, how long has it been since you've seen her?
She goes to the gym and works out at lunch, and I left at 11:30, and she left about 11:45, and I haven't seen her since. I got a text from her, and it says, "He's here." And that's all it said, and I called her back, and I can show it to you. It says, "He's here." Okay. But she's not come back, and I called her, goes straight to voicemail.
All right. I'm just going to step out really quick.
When we respond to a call, initially when the officer goes there, they don't know what they're responding to. The officer gets there and tries to calm things down, and then you have the investigators come in.
After lunch, she went to the gym and received a text message. How should I classify this?
What does it sound like to you?
Missing person.
A missing persons.
Okay.
That's what you got? That's what you got.
Could I just ask your friend's name?
Brittany.
Brittany?
Yes.
Last name?
Abel.
Brittany Abel.
Yes.
When we have a missing person or a kidnapping type situation, it's obviously a serious situation, so you're trying to move quick, but you're trying to move accurately. And a key to that is communicating with each other so that one person knows what the other person's doing and you're not overlapping your work.
She said that these flowers just appeared.
Flowers just appeared.
So that
our suspect might be, his or her prints might be on here, so I would like the forensics unit to come in and investigate this.
All right, investigators are asking forensics.
If you could open all the way, we just want to see.
I don't know if you can see the lines right.
Back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just looked at the footage, and we have a possible suspect in the footage. But what we did notice that he touched the exercising machine a lot, but he never actually exercised, and he never actually worked out. So I'm going to need one of you to do is go and fingerprint that, and I'll show you the places where he touched it.
They get in the scenario and they get so excited. They find one piece of evidence and then they all end up bunched up with all the investigators they have and all the forensics people they have all in one spot.
And we need to
They already evaluated that.
okay, get the fingerprints
That's
off
the
the file. That's definitely his.
Okay, let's go forensics.
Okay, we gotta go interview the receptionist.
I was on break, so yeah, I don't know. I wasn't paying any attention. I was on my
Sign-in
phone.
sheet. Here it is, Brittany.
Someone is visiting Brittany, and we have a secret admirer visiting Brittany at 11 a.m. So right now we have a time frame.
Wait, he have on 2 different shirts.
That's his overshirt.
Did you see her leave? Jim?
No.
Who would have seen her leave?
The man in there saw her leave.
And then I told him earlier that the gentleman looked like he was kind of just watching that I haven't seen before. He left right after she left. I think they went out that way that leads out towards the parking lot.
So we know and real quick, and you guys are doing good. You're on the right path. Make sure you didn't miss anything. Make sure you're talking to each other.
All right, we're gonna need the forensics to come out.
Now, what is this?
Gatorade and sunglasses.
And they were working out, so he probably had Gatorade with them.
Gatorade with her, and it's just left out here like it's been dropped.
Okay, so this could definitely be involved. Now, how do we involve it? How do we tie it in?
Gatorade, it could have been used for when she was working out, and she may have then come back to her car.
S0790U. This is her car.
So you think this is an attack point? Why?
I think this is an attack point because, well, her stuff has been dropped. Her handprint is hit.
You know that's hers?
Well, I'm not sure.
It's a handprint.
It is a handprint, but no person's gonna just randomly just hit the car like that.
He left right after her.
Oh.
And he dropped the t-shirt and the water bottle belongs to him.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I carry my camera wherever I go, so I got it all on tape.
So, what did you see?
Well, I mean, I saw someone, I guess, get taken. I mean, I don't really know what happened, but I mean, I carry my phone wherever I go, so I
Is it on there?
Yeah, definitely. You want to see it?
Oh no, he's gonna get her. Somebody, what's going on? Somebody call the police. Oh. He put her in the car.
You want to see the rest of the video again, or is that good enough for you?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think
Okay.
I got it. Would you like to come inside with me?
Sure.
Walk, take a walk.
Guys, stay focused. This is a mock scenario, but this happens in real life, okay? So somebody's waiting to be rescued, okay? That's what we do. All right, so this is what you need to do. You need to figure out who this bad guy is and where he's at. You have a lot of evidence, you've done good work. Put your heads together, figure it out, go find your bad guy.
Let's get a circle. Should we do it right here?
What do you have that you can follow up on where a suspect is?
Do we know if the suspect got away in a car? Because
He got away in a car.
It could be his mama's car.
Silver Ford Escape. This is the car.
Yeah, and this is her address. Did we run the? I don't know what we do with the address.
We don't know who the bad guy is, but we have a good lead of where he might be, correct? Where?
At the house.
Okay. All right, who's going? Pick who you want to go, and let's go respond to 222. Short version.
Okay, Amy, Amara,
All right.
Sadu.
Roll.
Should I get the box for the forensics?
Here's the house.
This is the police.
Who is it?
The police.
The police who?
We're here to ask you some questions.
That's me question? I'm going there.
What's your name?
I'm Justin.
Okay, can you tell me what you did today?
What I did today?
Yeah, what you did today.
I met my fiance at work and brought her home for an early, time to spend at home.
Oh, hey.
That's just my fiance. She's just playing around. Now, honey.
Help! Can we please see what's going on?
Well, it's just me and my fiance right there. Her name's Brittany.
Help me!
We're gonna get married soon. So.
She don't look like she want to get married. Help! If you don't mind.
All right, good. All right, let's. All right, sit down. All right, now, just to be clear, how are we building the case? What happened? What crime do we have?
Stalking, kidnapping.
Stalking and kidnapping. Where's your evidence of a stalking? Stalking is the repeated harassment of another. Okay, where is your evidence to support that charge?
The
sign-in sheet.
And the flowers.
Alexis, you were in the office. You were in the victim's office when we initially responded, correct? What evidence did you find there?
The card.
Mm-hmm. And
flowers.
And what was on the flower vase?
Fingerprint.
Of
his.
So we can prove. What does that prove?
That he sent her the flowers in the card.
Yeah,
Therefore, he's the stalker because it wrote admirer. Therefore, he's guilty. Boom.
Easy. You have only proven that he brought her flowers.
Oh, yeah, we did.
You have only proven that he has creepily written secret admirer in there. And yes, that is a building block for the stalking charge.
It's interesting to see how they react to even just a little bit of stress. For example, our dispatcher in the scenario had the call taker call in, but she's talking to the person on the phone and having to type the information into the computer, and you could see her adrenaline got going and her stress level went up.
It's a little stressful, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay calm.
So it's teaching them to handle that stress, and also the leadership roles. We had somebody that was actually a supervisor, and multitasking and dividing who's doing what.
So you guys are first to go. Ask a ton of questions. Find out if you need forensics immediately so we can get them out if they need to come out.
So we're really trying to build on their leadership roles that we have been going through with them all week, and then telling them you have to adjust to what comes up, and if there is a little bit of stress, that you can work through it and how to deal with it.
All right, the dispatch said that
They're not on scene.
At the end of all of our requirements, then we have a graduation in which we invite family, friends. The command staff comes and speaks to our group and provides certificates to our students. And we have a good time of watching a graduation video. But even more important than that, we have seen young people make bad mistakes. We believe that, for instance, on a Friday night or a Saturday night or whenever it may be, and a student gets to a point where they have to make a decision which might be a fork in the road for them, that they might think back on some interaction they've had with police officers, not just about how to be a police officer, because this program's not designed to recruit, but how to be a leader, how to make a decision when it counts.
Does it matter to you?
It matters to me.
Here in Tallahassee, we have hundreds of local businesses that offer first-rate products and services. That's why Tallahassee Mayor John Marks is partnering with business leaders to bring you Local Business Saturday every second Saturday of the month. I know that for every dollar I spend at a local business, I'm doing my part to strengthen our local economy and create jobs for our community. So remember, spend smart, get it in Tally.
For storm-related utility problems, call Your Own Utilities at 891-4U. As long as it's safe to work, linemen are dispatched. Their first priority for repair are public safety and emergency facilities, such as hospitals, traffic lights, police, and fire departments. Next are substations, circuits, and transformers, where the most customers can be restored at one time. Then, individual outages. Remember, utility linemen remain on duty until all outages are repaired. For more information on weather emergencies, go to talgov.com.
Imagine a landscape of distinct natural beauty, a place where bees and butterflies move among the blossoms and birds find food and shelter, where plants can thrive on rainfall and native soil and fertilizers and pesticides are almost unheard of. Now, imagine this place is your own Florida home. Visit plantrealflorida.org and learn how to add native plants to your landscape and bring home the beauty of the real Florida.
Stop the littering. Help prevent pet overpopulation by spaying or neutering your pets.
Call 891-2950 for more information.
Yes, it was ordered on Thursday.
Good morning,
Shipped
Patricia.
out.
Bob, still need those numbers? Gentlemen?
4 out of 5 people wash their hands in the restroom.
All right, guys. Meeting at 5. Let's go. Right here. What?
Could someone talk to the 5th guy?
Does it matter to you?
It matters to me.
Welcome back to Tallahassee Matters. I'm Tamara Smith. When you think of an airport, do you think of a friendly place? Most don't leave an impression that way. However, Tallahassee Regional Airport has added a group of volunteer ambassadors whose goal is to provide a personal touch when travelers need assistance.
Thank you.
Are you going to play the piano? Oh, please. Chopsticks?
Can I?
Sure.
Yeah, we're not saying that.
I was looking for something interesting to do in my retirement and something fun and something useful. That was better than chopsticks.
I tried to play Jolly, I'll say Nicholas.
I was about to start singing.
I'm not good at that.
Okay, well tell them thank you.
Thank you.
I've always loved airports, going back to Alex Haley's airport. I have traveled a great deal, and at airports, I always looked around and watched what was going on. A friendly face meant a lot.
Absolutely great.
Too cute. I have just recently come on board, and I'm in the throes of learning the ropes, but I think it's just a wonderful service, even if it's just, where's the bathroom? That means a lot.
The Airport Ambassador Program is a great program we developed here at the airport to assist in taking our customer service levels up another notch on top of the great service that we already provide with respect to the service provided by our air carriers, our tenants, our airport staff and all. This is another group of individuals that can be out in the terminal helping to tell the story about the airport, helping to provide additional information or assistance that travelers may need.
They all seem to be very friendly and genuine. I usually fly about once a summer to California or the Midwest or maybe up to North Carolina, and I've never seen this program at other airports.
My duties as an ambassador include actually being an information specialist, directing passengers that are arriving in the Tallahassee area to their destination, letting them know what person or who's in charge of designated areas to help them or assist them with problems, be it trivial or major.
I believe that the airport ambassadors actually make your trip easier, make it easier to get what you need to get done. I got my bag switched with someone else's last night, and Maxine, the ambassador, made it really easy for me to get my bag switched out and get the correct bag back. I believe that more airports should use the Airport Ambassador Program to make passengers' trips easier and less hassle.
He had to get the information off the other one to let you guys know.
We've had the Airport Ambassador Program in place about 1.5 years now, and they're a wonderful group of individuals with lots of energy.
You're real quick, you know, you got to talk fast and tell them where the restaurant's at, and that's our most asked question. The ambassador program here is very unique. We have several individuals who take great pride in the city of Tallahassee being #1 in many things in public utilities and other things. And we here at the Tallahassee Regional Airport like to show some of these great benefits that the city of Tallahassee and other areas have. This is a regional airport, so not only do we represent the Tallahassee area, but we also represent other areas in the surrounding communities. One of the great things about the ambassadors, of course, is the personal touch. Rather than going through a brochure or a magazine, there's some great experiences we've had. One of the frequent questions people ask is, where can I go to get this type of cuisine, food, or whatever? And most of these ambassadors have gone to a lot of these places. They can help guide them to the direction of where they like.
We answer a bunch of questions, such as how to get to downtown and where to pick up taxis, whether hotels have shuttles or not, what are good things to see and do here in Tallahassee.
We have lots of other questions. The other day I had somebody ask me if we had some sort of tax rebate like they have in European cities for foreign travelers, and so I had to find out information about that, and it turns out this thing does not exist here. And where do I go to find out if the flight is late, or somebody I want to pick up did not come on this flight? What can I do to find out which way they're coming or when they're coming?
At other airports, it's sometimes difficult to find your way around. There's not people around there to help you, so I think that the ambassador program really helps people just know where to go and feel like that they have some direction. I just think Tallahassee Airport did a great job and appreciate all the work they do.
We could always use some more really great ambassadors. That personal touch means so very much to the folks that travel through, and that kind of makes Tallahassee stand out as one of the nicer communities we have here in the state of Florida.
I'd just like to thank each and every one of our airport ambassadors that we have out here. They sacrifice their time. It's a pleasure to work with them, and they do such a great job for us.
That's all for this edition of Tallahassee Matters. For WCOT, I'm Tamara Smith. Thanks for watching.
And 30. Oh! Yo, hey, Allison.
What's going on?
Working on my free throws. Just sung 30 straight.
30? That's not possible.
Maybe not possible for you, but I've been practicing.
Step back and give me the rock.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
1, 2, 11. You know it's harder when people are watching.
Hey, you know, 11's not that bad. All you need are a few pointers.
Thank you. Are you a free throw expert?
Well, no, not really, but I do know excellent teamwork when I see it. It's so much easier to get active and live healthier when your friends are there to motivate you with a little friendly competition.
Now let's get this game started. Oh, she's going for the hook shot. Hook shot. That's what I'm talking about.
America.
Let's get healthy together.
I love when Daddy's not to cook dinner. I miss eating dinner with my family in our own kitchen.
Over 550 children in Tallahassee are missing the simple joys of being a kid.
I had a sleepover at my house, and we stayed up really late.
I miss having my own bed. I miss having our own house.
550 kids missing the simple comfort of having a place to call home. Join the Change for Change program by simply adding a monthly contribution to your city utility account, and help support an organization dedicated to helping homeless families by easing the burden of the really tough questions and helping families reach their ultimate goal. For the cost of just a gallon of milk, you can help all our kids enjoy the simple, extraordinary things about just being a kid.
I don't want her to be labeled.
He's just like I was in school.
It's just a phase. He'll get over it.
Millions of kids have learning difficulties and are struggling in school. But instead of excuses, they need help. Visit FocusOnLearning.org.